March 24th. A broad trough moving across the central US is driving widespread wind, convection, and turbulence impacts from the Rockies into the Midwest today, with the most significant operational constraints centered from Denver and Dallas-Fort Worth through Chicago and into the Ohio Valley. Expect a busy weather day with multiple layers of impact, including mountain wave activity, organized showers and storms, and strong surface winds affecting key hubs and routes. Starting on the west coast, conditions remain relatively stable under weak ridging, though coastal marine layers continue to produce IFR ceilings around the Bay Area and Southern California terminals early, with gradual improvement by late morning. Inland, mostly VFR prevails with light winds. Moving into the Rockies, a tightening gradient and increasing mid-level flow are generating moderate turbulence and mountain wave activity from Utah and Colorado north into Wyoming, with localized strong surface gusts and potential LLWS around Denver and the Front Range as downslope flow develops. East into the plains, a developing surface low and associated dry line are the primary drivers, with increasing south winds and gusts 30 to 40 knots, common from West Texas through Kansas, creating crosswind challenges and mechanical turbulence on climb and descent. Scattered to broken convection is expected along and east of the dry line from North Texas through Oklahoma into Missouri, with brief heavy rain, gusty outflows, and embedded thunder impacting DFW, OKC, and potentially STL through the afternoon push. Across the Midwest, this system transitions into a more organized band of showers with embedded thunderstorms from Chicago, down toward Indianapolis and into the lower Ohio Valley, where ceilings trend MVFR, with pockets of IFR, and gusty southwest winds ahead of the front shifting northwest behind it, producing notable runway configuration changes and arrival spacing issues. In the northeast, the air mass remains comparatively stable, but increasing cloud cover and a tightening pressure gradient bring gusty surface winds and building low-level shear from the mid-Atlantic into New England, particularly around New York and Boston corridors, with mainly VFR ceilings, but increasing operational complexity due to winds. Down into the southeast, generally VFR dominates, though Florida and the Gulf Coast will see sea breeze-driven showers developing by afternoon, especially near Tampa, Orlando, and Miami, with brief MVFR conditions and localized lightning. Elsewhere across the southeast, expect breezy southwest flow and increasing high clouds ahead of the approaching system. Overall, the key themes today are turbulence and wind from the Rockies into the plains, convective impacts along the dry line and into the Midwest, and gusty gradient winds expanding eastward, all tied to this progressive trough and surface low tracking across the central US. That's the National Aviation weather picture for today. If this briefing helps your flight planning, consider subscribing for the daily operational outlook. Have the best flight, and we'll see you tomorrow.